23. Roll call, please.
Bill Dixon,
Present.
Joan Stroud,
Here.
Lisa Onan here, Tim Skinner,
Here.
Alan Taylor.
Here. I'm assuming you have received the email containing the old business, the minutes of our October, or September 25th meeting, and have read those, and I will entertain a motion to approve those as submitted.
So moved.
Have a motion, second, please,
Second.
and a second. Any question or discussion? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Motion is passed. The other old business is not due for us to discuss until our next November meeting, so we have no other old business that I know of to take care of. Then under the category of new business, do we have a code enforcement report?
Sure.
The weeds have stopped growing.
Almost.
I'm trying to be optimistic.
Might as well.
Yeah.
So we have 9 citations withdrawn by the city, and we have 52 uncontested citations.
All right. Does anyone from the city have any information they'd like to share with us or any additional announcements?
Dawn made the comment before she left that I could let you guys know, the mass foreclosure that's in progress, the 20 counts, we're down to 19. We did have one property owner come in and pay everything.
Wow,
That's good. We're down one, but that's a good thing.
sure, great. Very good.
Not now. It's unfortunately, once it's filed, we can't. That particular property did get substituted in at the 23rd hour right before we filed it, and they were able to come in and pay everything.
The gentleman that was here at our last meeting that we gave a letter of notice to, and there's been no progress that's been observed on his property?
Are you referring to the Julia property?
Yes.
Yeah, not that we have noted.
Have we made any contact with him,
Just the notification that was mailed after the
our last
meeting.
meeting? And we have a copy of that letter.
Is there any way we could send him or ask them to send him another
Friendly
reminder?
Friendly
Say,
reminder.
hey, yeah,
They're supposed to have it.
you're still on the clock, and if this doesn't
It's supposed to
happen,
be done.
It's supposed to be completed.
I mean, we've given, I know you've given him, and I know this property, and I know you've given him every opportunity you can, as we did, I
It's in the
think. But
house.
it needs to be over with, and that, maybe not a real friendly letter, but a kind of a stern friendly letter.
Well, I hope he realized after I point blank made the statement, his fines are gonna be greater than his costs to do what's been required. And I hope that sunk in because,
And you know, there's a backhoe over there. I think there's even is there a farm truck still? Or, I mean, there's things over there to do it with. He's just got to get over there and do it. Huh?
Okay, but in the beginning, the truck was broke.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, when he asked us for more time before he ever came to board, he was already in citation. I couldn't give him more time.
Sure.
But his thing was, well, it was broke. But he was supposed to come and got it. They didn't come and get it in the time frame that he told us. It was probably 2 weeks later before he may come and got it to fix it.
okay.
I do know they were working on the backhoe as well.
So does the board agree with me that another reminder we might want to send him another letter reminding him that those fines will be imposed possibly at the next meeting if that is not completed as instructed?
I think that's totally appropriate and maybe not terribly mean, but make
A warning,
Yeah.
almost. Does everybody agree with that?
Well, I would
Sentiment.
support that. Is there any way also that in that letter we can include what those fines would be?
I don't think so, because you guys are gonna be the ones
We're
that
gonna
have
have
to
to
set the
determine that
fines,
at our
and you
meeting.
can't set them until the next meeting.
Okay.
Is that correct?
But you could say fines
Exceeding
maybe up to
his cost of remove it.
Like in the notice violation, we
Yeah.
see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a stern, not mean, but a stern, maybe warning tone.
A little more aggressive than last time.
Right. You know, you've got 30 days now. You've had 60 days. Now you have 30 days to complete the work as the board voted.
May I ask, was the removal of the shed also included in that?
All debris on the lot is what I understood.
Well, that's what I was asking, the debris versus the structure. quote
Okay.
unquote.
Is the structure,
Technically, when the house was demoed, the building should have came down at the same time. That don't always happen. That does not fall on me or him, it was before our
because
time.
that's not a structure that you live in, that's just a storage.
You cannot have an accessory structure without a primary
That's
residence.
principle.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And when we sent the letter after the meeting, he was reminded and sent a copy of the original notice of violation. The original citation that said, raise and remove all structures. So he was reminded that all structures had to be removed.
Well, Dobby, you just created a whole nother thought
No, no, I
process.
mean, if they sent that one, he's already been notified.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been, I mean, it was in the original citation that was sent. He's known all along, and he was reminded in the follow-up letter that all structures had to be removed.
But there's another issue, since you brought that up as part of the ordinance. There's a new garage that's been built on cobblestone with no house.
Now they consolidated.
It's actually, a lot that was consolidated.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
all right, because when I drove by there and saw that, I thought, wow, that's weird. Okay.
Yeah, we got a lot of people that don't like us because of that.
But if they consolidate the lots, there's
Well,
nothing
yeah,
to do.
Well, you know, they'll buy the lots next to them, and then they'll think, well, it's my lot. I said, it's two different, numbers. So
But
you
if you
have to
consolidate the
consolidate them.
properties, that fixes that. Yeah, I got that.
And Dawn is watching on Zoom, although we don't have Zoom up, and she has asked that we not include an up to an amount, and I'm not sure why.
Well, because we don't know, sitting right here, that's a decision this board will be charged to make at our next meeting. But I think it would be fair to say it could exceed the cost of the work.
I'm gonna lean to Chris.
Why don't we just leave it that, fines are provided for in the ordinance? And, it's a daily amount.
No, it's actually per citation,
Per citation.
unless the board had stipulated otherwise. In that one instance where they did, the property got a daily citation. So, and that has not been the case in this instance, so it will be a one-time fine up to the maximum allowable at whatever they said, but it won't be a daily.
So the process that will happen, if he doesn't clean it up, he will receive all these fines, and can we automatically hire somebody to clean it up? Or is that a separate?
The city will move
Part-
in and,
I think part of the motion will be that that the appeal is denied and direct the city to take bids for the cleaning up the remainder
Okay.
with a fine as determined.
that was my
And-
understanding.
And
Do they put a
the,
lien on it in the city?
oh, yeah, we would, they would.
And we can prepare some findings of fact based on the testimony that was given at the last meeting, and run that through Chris before the meeting, so that you all have something to go on as far as,
We'll have a copy of that at our next meeting.
right, and findings of fact based on the testimony from the last
Yeah,
meeting.
that'd be good. That'd be good.
Well, how about just a friendly reminder, it's not as friendly as before that, the clock is running.
A hair less than friendly.
Yes.
Okay.
Cordial.
Is that a legal term?
Yeah.
What
Okay.
about if he's able to do that between now and the 27th? would that also include removal of the quote-unquote construction vehicles? The backhoe?
That is
trailers?
actually a different violation.
It's an ordinance, it's
Uh,
another ordinance.
Removal of the vehicles does not fall under the condemnation
Okay,
section that was quoted for the violation, so.
But if he doesn't move them, don't mean I can't move in and just start a whole new one on the other end.
It would be a
Citation.
new process included.
Based on separate ordinance.
okay, understand.
Right.
Yes, yes. Any other discussion about any of that? Entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
All right.
I'll second it.
Okay, I got you, beat you.